Peace and greetings. This is Naya from the Metaphysical Mommy. This is going to be the Tarotscopes for the fire signs for September of 2017 in life. And we're going to go ahead and see what messages the ancestors, spirit guides, and universal source may have for you for this month. Fire signs. Energies and messages for fire signs in September of 2017. That must be for everybody. So let's go ahead and do this. So, fire signs. We have the Queen of Swords here. I feel like you guys need to stay on your toes and be sharp this month for all fire signs. This is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Be sharp in your words, be focused, be forward. Don't beat around the bush if you don't have to. Just say what you mean and mean what you say. This is a general card that kind of just flew out of the deck as a general message for all you guys. This might be the energy that you need to take within yourself to for the month to kind of go accordingly, I guess. Based on what what spirit is saying here. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with Aries. Okay, Aries, this month you are trying to manifest. You are definitely trying to manifest this month. It seems like some unfinished business you had in the past. Maybe you've been trying to save money for something. Maybe you've been trying to maintain, some part of your wellness, your health, or some project that you have. That kind of seems to be your unfinished business. And I feel like this month you are like really focused, hardcore focused on like getting that done, getting that taken care of, kind of getting out of this kind of stagnated phase that you were in and moving into a phase of activity, of inspiration, of that spark, of utilizing the tools around you. So here's what we had in the past here, the Four of Pentacles. Okay. And you have the Magician here in, kind of at the heart of it all. And, you want to utilize those tools and kind of, I just feel like a certain kind of energy emanating from this reading where it's very energetic, this Magician, kind of like on very much a focus mode, like I'm gonna make sure that this and this and that gets done, and I'm gonna use this, I have this resource, bum 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 bum, and you just kind of like MacGyver what you need to MacGyver together with what you have around you to manifest what you need, something new that you need here. And then we have the Ace of Wands. So the September of 2017 is looking pretty fierce for you guys right now. There's a lot of potential here. There's a need to wrap up some stuff from behind, from last month that's coming into this month, but you're going to be a powerhouse this month, and you will be taking this wand in your hand. And I feel like new projects are on the horizon, new opportunities are on the horizon to there could even potentially be a new what's the word I'm looking for, a new person of desire, kind of like a relationshipy kind of person that may come into your life within this month as well. I am picking up on that because the Ace of Wands is pretty much a phallic symbol, so there might be a new interest, love interest, or Or if you are in a couple, maybe there's just gonna be some new ideas of having fun, if you will, coming up this month. But yeah, it does really seem like, maybe there was some stuff you were worried about, stuff you were sitting on that you kind of just kept to yourself, kept holding tight, and, you know, you finally figured out a way of like getting out of this rut and like moving out of it and moving forward and making it happen for yourself. So I think that that is really, really beautiful. So let's see what Spirit has advice wise for you for September of 2017, Aries. I am using the Crystal Mandala Oracle by Alana Fairchild as well. Spirit guide, energies and messages for Aries of September 2017. Okay, goddess Ishtar. The crystal is astrophyllite, and the message is daring rebirth. And I totally think that that is a beautiful kind of like mantra to hold on to, daring rebirth this month. Because with that magician energy, with that ace of wands in there, there is an active energy. You are just ready. Like you just have this spark within you to just like, you are able to do whatever the way that you want to get it done, and it will happen for you. It will manifest, and it's going to feel very invigorating for you. And so I wish you the best in September of 2017, because that is all for your Tarotscope reading for this month, Aries. I'm going to leave that on the side there because that's that general message for everyone. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and move into Leo. Leo. Energies and messages. Ancestors. Spirit guide. Ooh. Okay. My ancestors got a message for y'all. Spirit guides. Universal source. Energies and messages for Leo of 2017. September. Okay. Leo. So there's some unknown, mysterious stuff that seems to be lingering from the past month that you need to finish taking care of this month. So your unfinished business this month here we have is the moon. Okay. This perhaps could be alluding to the solar eclipse that just passed in August. There was basically an extremity of Leo energy that came through with that. If you've been working with that energy, that's wonderful. Continue working with that energy. If you haven't, that's okay too. But there's something though that's a little bit mysterious and a little bit unknown. Something that maybe, you have been, it's like almost something you've been trying to avoid, maybe like something you need to do, but you just like decided you don't want to have to do it, is what I'm picking up from this for some reason. Is your unfinished business, and maybe that's because that's having to do with this middle card here with the Four of Cups. There's this like kind of this little lackadaisical thing going on where you're just not in the mood to receive things. Maybe you're really focused on some other things that you had going on, but that's kind of leaving you in the dark as well. Take a moment, center yourself, okay, and come up for air, Leo. Come up for air a little bit. You might be knee deep in projects. You might be knee deep in responsibilities. You might be knee deep within whatever life might throw at us, right? But whatever it is, it's just like almost like you're overcompensating in one area of life and negating a different area of life that you need to be focused on. And it's important for you to focus on that, so that you're not just waiting around, or when you do have that downtime, that you're able to receive the blessings that are available to you, because blessings are available to you always, right? The moon card is a little bit of that. Sometimes it's hard to read that card. As long as I've been reading tarot, it's hard to read that card. But I do also see that there's some kind of a shadow. There's something that you're not wanting to express. Maybe there's something that you're not wanting to tell yourself that you don't want to deal with. I'm really picking up that vibe, Leo, for some reason. But that's not saying that but it's something more in the innate realm within. It's something from within that you need to be honest with yourself about. Perhaps shadow work is needed to be done on some level, to just bring that stuff up to the surface just so it can get dealt with. I feel like that might need to be the focus of this month for you, Leo, to just deal with that stuff, because that's gonna, once you deal with that, kind of that murkiness, whatever that murkiness might be pertaining to, it's going to free you up. It's going to free you up to continue farming and continue harvesting and continue, creating. And because here we have the Seven of Pentacles, kind of like towards the end of the month. And so it does show here that, you have been working hard. You have been taking the steps that you need to be successful and abundant and flourish in these things. All these ideas, projects, concepts, manifestations, whether it be about your wellness or your finances, that things are coming to a head. Things are going to be ripe soon enough. But you're still going to be kind of, having to be a little bit patient. Maybe your patience is not where you want it to be right now, but there, the universe has its ways of forcing us to be patient even when we don't want to be. So I say that this is a time of reflection for you this month. It's a time of reflection for you to kind of go within and kind of see what you want to do, how to handle that, how to free yourself up from that, and then to move forward from there. Spirit guides, what are the advice for Leo for September of 2017? Advice for Leo for 2017. It does seem like it's going to be somewhat of a slower going month than you're used to, or than it has been, may slow down significantly. But just keep in mind, have a little bit of patience, take the time to rest where you need to rest and really reflect with yourself, okay? Messages and energies or not, advice, spirit, for Leo, 2017, September. Here we have Archangel Metatron and clear quartz. Power. Sure. I feel like by doing this particular work, this insightful work, this reflective work on within yourself, is going to give you, it's going to give you that renewed sense of power within yourself. That's what you want to strive for. That's what you want to work towards. And the road to power can be a difficult one sometimes. It's not always easy, and it doesn't always happen overnight. So I really feel like it's going to take the duration of the month for you to really step into this power, because you're powerful. You're innately powerful. Okay. But we all have different levels of energy reserves. And so it's important for you to, you know, deal with whatever might be lagging your energy reserves, whatever might be holding those down, holding those back, and releasing that, learning from it, growing from it, releasing what doesn't serve you any longer, and stepping right back in to your bubbly, energetic, powerful, powerful selves. Okay, Leo, that is your Tarotscope for September of 2017. And we're going to move right on in to Sagittarius, ancestors. Every time I call my ancestors for you folks, I got cards flipping over. Spirit guides, universal source. Energies and messages for Sagittarius for September of 2017. Energies and messages for Sagittarius, September 2017. All right, Sagittarius. Okay, so your unfinished business here, there's some work that you've been working on. I feel like you've had a lot of different projects that you've been really on the grind for, head down, working. And it's like the work is still not done. Now, I think what I see here, so it's okay. So that unfinished business is just like there's work that's unfinished. There's a lot of projects, things that you've been working on. I feel though that these things you've been working on is to bring people together. Okay, so here's our unfinished business. We have the Eight of Pentacles been working on. And then we have in the middle, kind of the heart of the matter here is the Two of Cups. This is about relationship. This is about coming together, even exchange of emotion, of spiritual, maybe things of the spiritual nature, of the metaphysical sense, perhaps. But maybe I feel like you've been working towards, maybe your projects are something that have to do with that togetherness, with that almost like that communion that between like minds and individuals here. And then towards the end of it, like I feel like, based on what the cards are showing me, that there's something you've been working towards. There's almost like a deadline coming up. You need to connect with a specific person, be it let's say a manager, editor, a manager, boss, a peer, somebody who's kind of in it with you, understands what the nature of these projects are, this project is, and that by the end of the month you'll be ready to share that that work out here, with the Six of Pentacles. You'll be ready to kind of divvy that up and decide like how do you want to distribute it. So I feel like you kind of been focused on business of some sort, business and finances here. But that these business and finances are people centric. It is person centric. Like you're doing it for, it seems like there's a noble cause behind it, based on these cards. So whatever you're doing, even if you feel tired right now, Sag, keep up the good work. It'll, it's gonna work out at the end. Oh boy. Well, your message just flew out of there from the oracle cards. So let's see here. We have divine alchemy. Of course we have divine alchemy. You're the archer. You're the your card is the temperance card in the tarot. Divine alchemy. I love that. Ascended Master Mary Magdalene and an aqua aura quartz. Divine alchemy is kind of the mantra for you for this month. And I see that. I see that whatever you're doing it with a very, with a purpose, to, to, it's almost like this. I feel like maybe last month you were perhaps working like extra. You're at the tail end of it now. And, it's just going to open up this road for you, this narrow, straight and narrow kind of road for you that's going to allow you to walk in your authenticity, which is kind of about giving back and exploring and helping others to see what you saw, and provide them with the tools that they need to also create this alchemy, almost like teaching them the formula of success, if you will. And I think that's beautiful for the month of September of 2017. So Sagittarius, that has been your Tarotscope for this month. I hope you guys enjoyed. I do offer readings, so if you guys are interested, I'll leave the information in the down bar below. And until next time, thanks for tuning in. Peace and blessings.